we're at a dead end. This has been a dead end. It's a cold case. We learned, I'm not gonna say we learned nothing, because I think we actually learned a lot, but we didn't solve the problem of what is contaminating my paint. We did learn some stuff. Let's go through what we learned. Number one, what we learned is that in terms of thinners, mineral spirits and turpentine, I think, are the way to go, particularly turpentine, and here's why. Mineral spirits smells like nothing, especially the odorless. So you might get a little bit lazy and not wear your PPE. Turpentine smells like turpentine. It's really easy to know that you're using it. So it's kind of a good reminder to use your respirator. Second thing that we learned, cleanie boys. The purple simple green stuff, the heavy degreasers, if you leave it on the substrate, if it doesn't get cleaned off and you paint over top of it, it's gonna be bad news bear. So in the future going forward, I'm gonna be using glass cleaner to lift up the dirt and then wipe it away with 50% isopropyl alcohol afterward. Third thing that we learned, brush preservatives. There are some that you definitely don't want in your paint. You don't want Vaseline left over. You don't want grease left over. You don't want really any of the oils, but there are some that are very bad. I think that probably the best, based upon my tests, is gonna be mineral oil or baby oil. Really either one of them, as long as it doesn't have vitamin E in it. If you take those two things and you only get a little bit in your paint, it's not gonna ruin it. But if you get enough of the other stuff in there, it's either never gonna dry or it's gonna completely dull like Vaseline did. Fourth thing that we learned, grease pencils and powders aren't really having a big effect. Granted, if you mix some of these together, and I think that might be something that's happening here. So let's say I had too much oil on my brush. I used a water-based grease pencil and maybe simple green. All three of those things combined could make for bad news bears. It's gotta be some sort of combination. Thanks for watching. If there's more, I'll add it to the playlist.